What do you think, looking back on that season, so last season, was one of the biggest misconceptions of the Indiana Fever? Like, maybe it was like locker room stuff. I feel like early on,
oh my gosh, there was so much locker room talk. Oh my gosh, her body language, she was not happy. She hates this entire squad.
Aliyah Boston destroys Sheryl Swoopes in new interview, defends Caitlin Clark. The Indiana Fever have faced drama, speculation, and relentless pressure, but in a powerful new interview Aliyah Boston has flipped the script, speaking candidly about Caitlin Clark, the team's chemistry, and even firing back at WNBA legend Sheryl Swoopes' earlier criticisms. Appearing on Sue Bird's Bird's Eye View podcast, Boston opened up about what really happened behind the scenes last season and why the narratives of division were never true. Early on, she admitted, the media frenzy was overwhelming as every gesture and body language clip turned into rumors of conflict.
Oh, people in the Fever were like, y'all.
That's not my point. There's a lot of other shit going on that players are like, this ain't where I want to be.
Over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
So
new
that's-
shit, some
yeah,
new
like
shit's
it's a
going on
lot.
around there.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So you have players that are very significant on this Indiana Fever team that are like, I don't
wanna be here.
This is where I want to be.
But Boston revealed that she and Caitlin quickly built respect and trust, beginning with a funny but honest conversation about the 40-point performance Clark dropped on her South Carolina team during the Final Four. Instead of lingering tension, it became a lighthearted moment that helped them move forward as teammates. Boston described how their games naturally complement each other, especially in pick-and-roll action, with Clark's elite passing vision and her own ability to dominate inside. She noted how often she simply reads Clark's eyes to anticipate the next move, showing just how far their chemistry has come. Beyond the court, Boston addressed the challenge of adjusting to the Caitlin Clark spotlight.
I was like, I forgot, we were like doing something. We had something. I was like, Caitlin, I just want to say, I'm like really upset that you like did what you did in that Final Four game. I was like, I feel like I just need to get it off my chest because like we are teammates, but I'm like, you didn't have to do all that. Like you did not have to go for 40 on our dome. Like, girl, we could have just had fun. But after that, it was like cool because obviously now we're on the same team, so you don't worry about that. But I always thought it was funny because I'm like, we just went from competing against each other, you beating us, and now we're on the same team. It's like, I was like, girl, it's okay, I get it. I'm not mad at you for real, but I am. Because like, why would you do that?
She admitted logging off social media to block out trolls but emphasized that Clark's presence is ultimately good for the WNBA, bringing in millions of new fans who quickly discover the talent across the league. When it came to the so-called locker room drama that Swoopes once hinted at, Boston dismissed it entirely, laughing that she often woke from pre-game naps only to find social media melting down over things that never existed. The reality, she insisted, is that the Fever protect each other and stay focused on winning. Looking back at last year's playoff series against Connecticut, Boston admitted the loss stung but insisted it taught them valuable lessons about playoff intensity and the razor-thin margin for error. She also credited veteran voices like Natasha Howard, Kelsey Mitchell, and Sydney Colson for keeping the team steady through adversity, especially when Clark's mid-season injury forced a major adjustment. With Clark, the Fever play faster and stretch defenses. Without her, they grind more in half-court sets. Both systems, Boston said, have made them stronger and more adaptable. Now, in a semi-final battle against the Las Vegas Aces despite 6 injured players, Boston has become the anchor, powering the team on and off the floor. Her interview makes one thing clear: the Indiana Fever are united, resilient, and rising fast. With Aliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark leading the way, the best is yet to come.